Recently on the channel, I unboxed the Playmates Toys Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles WWE Ninja Superstars Series 1, and that featured John Cena. That featured Macho Man Randy Savage, The Stinger, and The Undertaker. And in that video, we also discussed the long-standing collaborations between WWE and TMNT, dating all the way back to these Playmates that I believe are from 2016. 2017. Recently, we got WWE Mattel Elites, where the superstars dressed up as Ninja Turtle characters. However, in the original incarnation of this collaboration that you see here, the ninjas dressed up as WWE superstars. We unboxed Series 1. We discussed Series 1. We broke down the value. And today, we take a look at Series 2. Now, each series had 4 figures, as you can see, and you might be asking, well, there's only 3 here. There is, because I have long owned this figure, Loose, The Rock with the WWE TMNT microphone, and of course, the WWE Championship. This figure, believe it or not, is one of the most expensive TMNT figures to get for some reason, and I really didn't feel the need to get a brand new one, mint in box, especially since I think it is one of the least favorable of the entire line. Now, he comes with the WWE Championship, which is essentially just a sticker over the rubberized goods. Not really necessary to put it around them. I don't like how it looks around them, so I just display these in front of the figure. Here we have The Rock with his famous microphone that you gotta have The Rock hold. All right, we have Raphael here. You can see the tank top over the shell. He's got that belt around it, the Rock's bull, the Rock logo on the front, nothing on the back. Knee pads, elbow pads. But my favorite part, the Rock's signature Brahma Bull tattoo. Over here, the more modernized tattoos, but this is the one from my childhood. So as I said, to me, this is the least exciting figure in the entire line. So we're getting that out of the way right from the jump. And now we're going to dig into these other 3 that I think are much more toyetic and a lot more to talk about. Starting off with Leonardo as Finn Balor. Now, on the back, all it has is just a little explanation of everything, which I guess I can read. Who will be crowned the next heavyweight champion of the sewers? Join the Turtles as they gear up as iconic WWE superstars to battle it out in their own Sewer Slam tournament. Now, on the side, you have Leonardo. On the other, you have Finn Balor. Now, we're going to slice into this seal, and we're going to take a look at this figure. We're going to take a look at the accessories, which, as I said in the first version of this video for Series 1, I do think the part of this line that is absolutely lacking is the accessories. All right. So, Finn comes with more things than I realized. He comes with steel steps. Again, really unnecessary for this because there's no Playmates TMNT wrestling ring to even put them with. He comes with the NXT Championship, which is crazy to think, right? This is back when Finn Balor was still kind of NXT superstar Finn Balor. He also comes with a TMNT guardrail. And now, for the lack of a better term, coup de grace. We have Mr. Finn Balor, but this is no ordinary Finn Balor. This is Demon Finn Balor. There's a lot of cool things about this that I want to discuss. Number 1, I love this. I think this is a great value to add to it. NXT champion. I would never dare put it around this beautiful figure, but a lot of fun. The one thing I noticed about these TMNT championships is almost all of them peel, and almost all of them have bubbles or cracks in the sticker, which is kind of a bummer because if you're a wrestling fan, you most likely love championship titles, right? And when you have things like that, those creases, it kind of takes away from the realism of it, right? Takes away from what's fun about it. Now, we have Finn Balor. All right. He's got the red and black dreads. You can see Leonardo's bandana coming out the back, which I think is a nice touch. He's got the fangs painted on the face, teeth on the bottom with some blood drip, which I dig. More teeth, beautiful deco hits right here on the knee pads. Very clean, sharp artwork. We got the red, what I call lightning bolts down the legs, the arms, and he comes with the streamers that can be maneuvered up and down, twisted around depending on how you pose him, which that's huge for me. I think that's a lot of fun. I think that gives a little bit more toyeticness to it when you put it on a shelf. The tights, the trunks, I mean, have a little bit of red deco, nothing on the back. A lot of these are lacking in the back, which is fine. It's not required, especially for something like this that is, most collectors are going to be adult and just kind of put them on display. Now, we're going to move on to some legends, starting off with Donatello as the Ultimate Warrior. Now, this is one of the figures that I think is so ridiculous because of the accessories it comes with, and we are going to get into that very, very shortly. But like the others, we've got the Ultimate Warrior right there in the lower corner, that signature image that we've seen 1,000 times. Donatello on the side, same thing on the back as the others. So let's slice this seal, and let's see. Well, that one doesn't have a seal there. Interesting. So Finn Balor had 4 slices of tape on him. This one only had 2. All right. Starting off, he comes with a WWE video camera, which is very, very cool. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. We've got the colors there. The viewfinder's popping out. WWE logo there. The camera lens, and he can hold it. Now, was the Ultimate Warrior known for his camera work? Not exactly. Which is why I think it's kind of silly. We have a bell hammer that is, I gotta say, a little bit lazy in the sculpting department. We have an actual bell. And my favorite part about that is that the bell hammer clicks in there and is held by the wood. We also have, speaking of wood, a wood table that breaks in half. And it's funny about these wood tables. When I was a kid, Jakks Pacific put out grapple gear, and there was a dumpster casket match playset and the commentator's booth. The commentator's booth was the hardest to find when they first put them out because it was such a big deal that we were getting a table that you could break, right? That was such a big deal. And now it's kind of just commonplace. The funny thing about this one, there is no legs to it. So what is this? It's definitely a table. You can see it's got the legs drawn on there. So I guess you just kind of put this up against the corner and throw somebody into it. Again, I feel like the attempts there, I just don't think there was much guidance on the part of true wrestling fans when it comes to this. And now we have the Ultimate Warrior. And again, just like Finn Balor, I love that he has the tassels that can maneuver around the arm so that you can really kind of, pose him like the Ultimate Warrior. I love that you could see the tooth missing. Instead of having face paint on, it's kind of on his bandana, which I think is a nice touch as well. The pinks and the greens, all the colors are kind of like Easter pastel colors as opposed to the vibrant neon that we were so accustomed to with the Ultimate Warrior. These Ultimate Warrior logos right here on the knee pads kind of look more like Batman logos to me, personally. Tassels on the knee pads are a nice touch. Some sculpted rope indentations. Same thing, tassels on the boots. It's weird, the trunks, because they kind of blend in with his shell. So it looks like he's just going commando. I gotta say, man, this one is a little bit disappointing. But, I mean, it is what it is. Again, I do like when they have this coming out of the hair. But, yeah, I mean, the colors really do throw this one off. It's funny because before we even open these right now, I was looking at the Warrior and I'm like, there's something about that I'm just not crazy about. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not crazy about it. And now we know. But the one I saved for the last, because I was super excited about this one. I thought this could possibly be one of the best in the entire line. It's going to be tough to top Macho Man, but we're going to see. And that is Michelangelo, everybody's favorite, right? Michelangelo, first of all, was also Macho Man in Series 1, so they really showed a lot of love to Mikey. As Roddy Piper, nice shot of Piper right there. In the lower third, we've got Michelangelo there. Same on the back as the others. Now again, this one also has 4 pieces of tape. For some reason, Warrior did not. And it was pretty clean. It's not like somebody took them off, so. All right, let's open this up. Hot Rod. There he is. All right, so we got a microphone just like that of the Rock's. We've got bagpipes. I've said in the first video of this that I'm not displaying accessories that aren't exactly character specific. I would say that's character specific. Next up, we have his belt that we're going to put on, which I think looks very, very cool. The chains are pretty nicely sculpted. The main course here, we have Mr. Roddy Piper. He's got his blue knee pads on. He's got his orange elbow pads, obviously to stay in line with Mikey's character's colors. The orange bandana, white shirt, the red ringer tee. Kind of stinks that the ring doesn't go all the way around the neck. But it is that signature Hot Rod shirt that we all love. He's got his kilt. He's got his boots, RP on them. Whew. I love it, man. I love it. So we're going to put this around. Man, I got to see how they have this on him in the picture. Because it don't fit the way that they have it. They have it around his waist underneath the belt, and I can't get that to reach. I don't want to stretch it, so how do we get it? Man. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, so I guess we're going to have to play with that a little bit. He does have his bagpipes that fit in his hand. You really got to squeeze these things in, man. The hands are stiff. There we go. But yeah, you got to really force these objects in there because it's a tight squeeze, man. Tight squeeze. But I think when it comes down to my favorite in the line, it easily comes down to Hot Rod and Macho Man. And I'm going to tell you why that I am siding with Hot Rod. I don't like the red trunks with the yellow stars on Macho Man. It's not really true to form for him. They didn't color in the stars on the boots, so I kind of took off for that. Plus, gold rim shades. I don't ever remember Macho Man wearing gold rim shades. So I think that one was coolest because of the shirt, but kind of lazy in its attempt. The winner goes to Hot Rod. Second place, I would have to give to Finn Balor, then Ultimate Warrior, then The Rock. Such a cool line, and if you are a fan of TMNT or WWE, I definitely suggest picking these up, man, and adding them to your shelf because they do add a lot. I actually have them on the shelf above my Legends figures, and I love it. So Series 1 is on the left side, and then Series 2 is going to be right there on the right, all 4 kind of staggered in pose. So curious what you guys think. Which is the best of these 4? Hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on Amazon.com, or simply go to HealBooks.com. You can support the channel by picking up a shirt at HealBrand.com. And if you want to join Whatnot, go to WhatHeal.com, and you'll get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE, Mattel, AEW, Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at heelbooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeel. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeel. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.